Alright. Sorry, my hair is kinda. I have a bad hairdo. I'm getting it cut though. Alright. We did, I did a video on how to get into paintball if you haven't played. Wasn't a very big one. It wasn't very detailed. I just kinda threw that together. I was gonna do a maintenance video. Oh my god. Okay, retake. I was gonna do a maintenance video with the bulb, but my mom was up and gonna cancel it. So, this one I'm gonna do how to get paintball because there's a lot of times I play paintball every week. I'm on a team. We have our own field. We have our own everything. I mean, we've got setup. We've got sponsors. We got all that. And there'll be a lot of times where I'll be out. Um, I'll be walking around. I'll go to Walmart or something, get some paint or just something like that. And people are like, "Whoa, you play paintball. I want to do that really bad. What do you do?" Well, the main thing you do is if you don't know where your local field is, go to Google. Go there, search up, like, just type in paintball fields, and let's say you live in, let's say, like, if I was in Louisville, Kentucky right now, I'd just say paintball fields in Louisville, Kentucky, and it'll come up with a list of fields. And click on one, see which one seems, around your area, best one you'd like to go to, and just go to them. Go play. If you, paintball is an expensive sport, though. Fuck, it's hard. Um, so it's gonna be like, you have to have like either you have parents to help you out doing it, like my parents, my stepdad and my mom helped me do it a lot. They pick paint and all that. So if your parents won't do that, a good thing is if you're old enough, if you're like 16, man, go get a job. Work some after school or during the weekends or something, or you know, there's things you can do, and just you know, go do that, and get some money and go out and just play and like when you search up your field, you go there. You're gonna be paying probably 40, and if you're renting stuff at first, you're gonna be having to pay a rental fee, which is like it just depends on. If you get like they have some places you can rent electronic stuff that's like $65. Comes with 1,000 paintballs, so that's straight. But you know, just get on your computer, search up local paintball fields, go to the field, talk to the people, go play, and I'm willing to bet you will love it. You will fall in love with the sport. It is a great sport. It is a lot of fun. It's especially if you have friends, and man, get some friends. Get some friends, get a group of friends, and go play. You'll have so much fun. You will have a ton of fun. I'm telling you. And people say, "Oh, it hurts." There's douchebags in paintball. There's people that aren't. That's everywhere. There's douchebags in everywhere you go. So, but trust me, people at those fields are nice. They are revolved around helping their new players and getting them up to speed. Like that's what they revolve around. They have rental everything. They have refs and stuff that really take their job is to make sure that you have a good time, and they take pride in that. And if you get into the sport, don't the rental guns are Titmans. They're like A5s, 98 custom, stuff like that. Those those Titmans are good. They're they'll take a beating. They'll take a lot of rough beating. They hold together. They're tough guns, but they're not like that'll hold up maybe in like some woods ball, or there's still people in woods ball though that have fast guns, electronic guns. And if someone tries to say, well, what if you like woods ball and you're worried your gun's gonna gonna fall in a puddle or something, and it's gonna get broken. Go on, type in, go after you've watched this video, go and type it in the search bar up on top here, and the YouTube search bar, and type in Planet Eclipse Etha review, and there's this one review. Just look through them. There's this one where this guy, he takes the Etha, he throws it 30 feet in mud and on gravel. He gets mud up in the barrel, gets thrown gravel, he still turns it on, it works. Then he takes it and he drops it in a goddamn creek. He just fucking drops it in a creek. I was like, holy shit. Like, with the battery in the goddamn gun, just dropped it in a flowing creek with a lot of water. And was just sitting there talking for like a minute, just left it in the creek. Got it out, turned it on, it was just fine. Then took it to the chrono station and shot a whole hopper through it. That's amazing. I mean, that is really fucking cool. So, and my team captain, he's a die NT10. He says that he'll take the battery out of his gun and wash it in the sink. Rotors, you can pour water through. I mean, all the time he'll pour water through a rotor while it's on to clean it. So, all that electronic gear, someone tries to say that it won't work. And water, it will. There's all that stuff is still. I mean, maybe if you get a cheap ass gun, I don't know. If you're wanting to be, start off, get a good gun, like a decent gun, like beginner style, you can go to ANS Gear. It just says it ansgear.com. They have tons of guns there. Don't get a mechanical gun. Try and get electronic gun, because if you really want to get in the sport of paintball and have fun doing it, you're going to want to get a gun that'll hold up with other people. Because, if you're going to go out and play more often, you'll be playing against people that like to play a lot and, have good guns. If you have a Tippmann, all you're doing is, you can only shoot that fast. With those guns, I mean, you're rolling it. They have, light triggers, they have PSP mode, they have automatic mode, they have Millennium, ramp mode, they have a bunch of modes that will keep you in the game and keep you holding up with people. So, and you can go to zephyrpaintball.com. That's a place. You can search up on Google too if you don't remember this. Just go to Google, type in electronic paintball websites, and you can go on the ANS Gear or Zephyr. I don't think ANS Gear sells. I don't think they sell Spider Electro. If you're looking for really like a pretty basic gun, electronic gun is a Spider Electra. It's like 180. I think it's about 180 or $200. Good, pretty decent gun for real. I mean, I shot one before. I mean, they're decent. Like no lie. Like they have a LED screen on the back. They have like 4 different modes, and I mean, it'll keep up. I mean, it's a beginner gun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it wouldn't be something I'd be shooting, but it's a decent gun. I mean, it really is. Like, it's not that bad. It's cheap as hell. Like, and then there's Azadin. Azadin has some pretty good reviews. There's a Mokel Era. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like in a 300 range. That's a beginner gun. It's pretty slick looking gun. It's pretty cool. Proto Rails, not the reflex rail. That's what I have right now. It's a $500, but the rail is a $300 gun. Great, absolute great beginner gun. That is, I mean, there's a kid that I know that comes out and plays with us. He has a rail and he loves it, and he's playing at a level that I'm playing at, and I mean, he has a rail. He has a nice trigger on that thing. Rolls. I mean, that is a decent, very good gun. As in Spider Electra, the Proto Rail. Looking for like a mid-grade gun. Like if you have money, I mean, try not. I mean, there's time. try and buy new too. Going into paintball, you want to try and buy new, because if you buy used, you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, there's sometimes buy like let's say I want to go out and I want to buy a brand new Lux. If you don't know what that is, it's a $1,500 gun. I mean, it's a very expensive gun. Or that would be a time where I could buy used because that would drop the price down. But like with a beginner, try and buy it new. Gear you could get used like pod packs, pods, air tanks, um, stuff like that you could buy used. Um, if anyone's interested in getting, I have like 3 air tanks and some hoppers I'm willing to sell. Hit me up if you want to. But there's just many things like there's a lot of guns out there you can get that just try and buy electronics out here. I'm gonna stop this one and I'm gonna start another one.